Hi everyone, yes, I'm back after getting the unboxing and review video on the TZ Audio Stellar X3 microphone. I said within the next couple of weeks I would come back to do the follow-up review on the Artist Blackcherry 335 style electric guitar, this baby right here. So it was February 2022 when I did that video and put it up, and I thank you so much for the well and truly over 5,000 views that it's had, and there's been quite a few people comment, and I've got couple of answers to some questions that have been asked online. So the follow-up review was because I said on that initial video that I was going to take out the Artist Bullbucker humbuckers and that I was going to install the Lace Hemi Humbuckers into this baby, to which I did. Both the neck and the bridge pickups are the Hemi Humbuckers, and the Hemi Humbuckers are both splittable because the Artist Blackcherry came with the splittable knobs, because the bullbuckers that were originally in there were also splittable. So that said, we're going to just put some clean sound, put some distortion through it, just so you've got an idea what they like. Have a quick check of the full coil and then the split, so that you can see what they sound like, both for the neck and the bridge. And then this is just going to be a short one, just to give the follow-up, because that's exactly what I said I would do. So let's talk about the Lace Hemi Humbuckers. So I'll tell you about the neck first. If you don't know much about Lace pickups, Lace Sensors came out in the early to mid 80s. Don Lace, original Don Lace, not Don Lace Jr., who now runs Lace Music USA. He invented the Lace Sensors, and he actually was a friend of Leo Fender, and hence that's how they actually got into the door with Fender and were exclusive to Fender for the first decade when the Signature Series Strats came out, the Strat Plus, the Strat Ultra, and they were the first pretty much noiseless, well, they were the first noiseless single coil pickups that were on the market, and everyone was just raving about them because for recording purposes, to have noiseless pickups was just an absolute bonus. So let me tell you about the Hemi Humbuckers. So they are one of the most common questions that people normally ask is what type of magnets are they? And they are a barium ferrite. They're a hot magnet. So I'll give you the specs on the neck pickup. It has a 7K resistance. It has a 2750 peak frequency, and the inductance is 3.5 Henrys, and I think that's how you pronounce it. Now with the bridge pickup, that actually has a 10K resistance, so it's got a bit more beef to it. It's got 2600 peak frequency and a 4.6 Henrys for the inductance. Now, these are very, very versatile pickups. You can use them for jazz playing, you can use them for country playing, you could use them for full-on rock playing, you can use them pretty much for anything. Lace have a huge variety of different pickups for different styles of musics, for drop D tuning, for really heavy metal, for jazz, over their vast experience from the 80s through to now. Jeff Lace, who is Don's brother, is the brains behind all the different designs and things. If you've ever checked out the Alumitone pickups, Jeff designed those as pickups as well. Really amazing pickups, especially in the bass world, because the punch is amazing and the response is amazing as well. Not taking anything away, of course, from the original Lace Sensor pickups. There's lots of info online about how the insides and how the single coils and the humbuckers work, so check it out online. Pretty interesting stuff. So let's have a listen to what they sound like. Okay, so that gives you an idea of what it sounds like with the neck on its own and the bridge on its own, and then the combination of both the pickups together with some clean and some dirty sounds. So what we're going to do now is just quickly go through the neck and the bridge pickups individually with the splittable configurations that is possible with the Lace Hemi Humbuckers. Okay, so there you have it. There's a rundown on the Lace Hemi Humbuckers and the Artist Blackcherry 335 style electric guitar. I have used this on a stack of gigs at church and privately as well. I absolutely love the guitar. I did notice that when tuning it outset and I wanted to make sure that the tremolo was usable, I had to probably tune it 3 or 4 times and kept stretching the strings until about the 3rd or 4th time it seemed to find the right spot. Now, I did get asked a question by Brody Middleton. So at Brody Middleton 8396 did ask me about how the Artist Blackcherry was strung because of the Bigsby style tremolo. So what we're going to do is we're going to close up and we'll show you exactly how that works. Okay, so this is how the strings go on to this style guitar. So they actually come in underneath. Now if you get a close up through here, there's actually pins through this rod. There's 6 pins which the eyelets of each string then hook onto. They then come around the back. They go under the next stud frame, stud bar, comes over the roller bridge and then up over the nut and onto the tuners. So that's how it works. And then obviously when you're doing it, this arm is actually joined through to this rod, and that's how the actual tremolo then moves.